If you're here, your spirit team has something to say to you, and they are using me to relay that message. Okay? I'm a little bit different in that I am actually using Pokemon cards here. These are not tarot cards. It is how my spirit talks to me. You can find a way that spirit team talks to you too. Everybody can, alright? But, anyways, here's your message, okay? Let's see what they have to say. I'm seeing a yellow aura right now. A little bit of orange. It's usually associated with happiness, energy, joy. I want to sit with that for just a minute. I'm laughing because I was wondering if this card was one I was supposed to take and then it flipped. It was like, I am coming out. Okay. So far, I'm still getting pretty good vibes, but I think it's funny that I kind of got double towards what I was thinking, okay? You have some gifts that you've been hiding, and you may not even realize it, maybe you do, but you have been tamping them down out of fear, okay? These are the two cards that came out, and you see how they're both a cocoon, okay? That has been your vibe lately. You've been cocooning yourself. You've been keeping yourself from something greater because you are afraid. There's fear involved. And when you have fear, you cannot elevate yourself. You cannot ascend. You cannot be in positive vibrations. Fear is a lower negative vibration. It is darkness, okay? The dark side thrives off of making you fearful, okay? So if you're afraid of something, you need to probably get to the root cause of why you're afraid and then figure out how you can overcome it by kind of isolating the issue, okay? Excuse me, confirmation verb. Here is what I'm going to use as an analogy, and it may not be the situation for you, but for analogy's sake, let's say that you're wanting to do this kind of thing here. You're wanting to get into tarot, you're wanting to connect with your spirit guides, your angel team, all of that. But you're afraid because you maybe grew up in an environment where there was darkness around that. And there absolutely, in the spiritual realm, is darkness, just like there's darkness in our human 3D realm as well, okay? But you can protect yourself on both sides of that, all right? Here, I operate only in love and light, and I set that intention and protections before I even begin connecting. And that's something that you can do too if you're worried about it. You also can ask that your spirit team protect you from having any kind of interactions that are negative with the dark side, okay? I've had people message me on here before and about that, and I just want you to know that I'm not afraid of the dark side because I always have protections set up. And I also am very sensitive, so I can feel if there's some bad vibes, some bad juju right there, right? So I only operate in love and light. Darkness is not even allowed in my space at all. And guess what? All you have to do is set that intention, and you're fine. Okay? I've literally had zero problems ever. I've never had a problem. But there's some kind of fear that's blocking you, okay? From a gift that you have. And I'm not even saying that it has to be that specific scenario. Again, that was an analogy, okay? But your spirit team is saying, hey, we can see that you're kind of, backed yourself into a corner. You seem like a scared kitty cat, okay? That is like not wanting to come out into the sunshine, and it's pulling you in, and it can pull you into the dark if you're not careful, okay? They did just confirm to me that this is psychic related, okay? I'm going to tell you that because this is a psychic Pokemon, all right? So, and it's funny because they are showing that fear as well. See how it kind of looks a little afraid, and it kind of looks dark outside? So, we're on point there, okay? There's something to that. And my analogy was maybe closer to the mark than I thought, okay? Usually is. They are definitely confirming that there's maybe some experiences you've had that have, and understandably, again, the dark side does exist, okay? But they're saying that you, because of these past experiences, it is keeping you from, oh my gosh, I just got this download. Wow. You are a light worker. And so because you're a light worker, you're actually meant to work to defeat the darkness. But you're too scared of the dark. And so, like, you can have a part in taking down what you're afraid of, and so that other people are not afraid, and so that you can actually conquer that. So it's about you as a light worker being able to step into these gifts to defeat and help defeat darkness. So the exact thing that you're afraid of, your spirit team is saying you're actually equipped to completely obliterate the dark side. You are equipped right now to fight. You're equipped right now to bring down the dark side by being enlightened, okay? This is the thing. This is the thing that they thrive on, okay? Because the dark side can say, I can bring so many things into this person's life that makes them doubt their gifts and their connections, and that keeps them weak. Because when you do not have connections to the other side, when you do not have connections to your gifts and to your light power, then it keeps you at bay. But once you activate that, you become unstoppable, okay? And you start spreading truth, and you start shining a light, and they don't like that, okay? The dark side don't like that, because that makes you stronger, and that makes them weaker, and obviously they are not going to like that, okay? Let's see what we got. We got several here that have come out. Good old Stunky. These two are just two peas in a pod, okay? They're both laying in the grass and flowers. You see this? They're both dark energy too. This is a sign that the dark energy is lying in wait. They are waiting for you to trip up. They are going to look like they are safe on the outside. They're going to look like it's sunshine and butterflies and flowers, okay? This is where it comes in that you have to protect yourself, okay? I'm not saying to jump into this kind of work head first without any idea what that means, okay? Talk to me. Jump in my DMs if you need help, okay? I'm open, very open to helping anybody. I am a light worker, okay? I am sent to this earth to help accelerate it, ascend it, move it forward, move it up. I have recently come into this recognition, okay? So your spirit team is saying, you know what? It may not always look on the outside like it's, horrible. It may look pretty good. And you're just like, yeah, it's fine. I can do it. But you still need to set up your protections. They're reminding you that, listen, you are the king or queen of your life. And you have control. You have control. You are the one that gets to say what comes into your life, what stays, what leaves, what doesn't. And some of you simply struggle with the fact that it's too easy. Your brain has been conditioned to believe that you need all of this external confirmation or this external things to happen in order for you to believe something. But the reality is, our whole world, everything around you, down to our very cells, are made up of vibrating atoms. Energy. Okay? Quantum physics, if you will. It's a thing. And now your spirit team is coming up and saying, listen, you have these abilities. You are the king and queen of your life. You are fearful and you're not ready to jump in because you're afraid. You think that this dark forces are just waiting to get you. And listen, the kind of power that you have for defeating this darkness is insane. Like, you're afraid of the darkness, and it's almost as if, like, I'm seeing, like, a really huge giant of light. Imagine, like, a giant person, but you're just, like, filled with white light and golden energy. And then there's, like, this tiny little stick person that is black, but they're, like, less than the height of your shoe, okay? I want you to envision that right now, okay? This is the darkness. This is the power and capacity you have. You can literally step on the darkness. You understand? It is not a equal, you're going to fight to the tooth and nail. I mean, like, it's really going to be about squishing a bug. Okay? That's how much power you have. That's how little power they have. And they want to keep you in the fear to make you think otherwise. Okay? Look at I just love it because this is another confirmation that you're totally psychic. You have psychic abilities if you're watching this right now. And here's the thing. You can watch this and think to yourself, that's not for me. This doesn't resonate, blah, blah, blah. Okay? You seeing this right now is confirmation. Say it with me. Believe it in your heart, okay? Believe it. Get past your brain and believe it in your soul, in your heart of hearts. You are fucking psychic. You can do this. You can connect. You can be a light worker. You're meant to be. You are meant to be a light worker. Let's see these other ones that came forward, okay? This is so beautiful because it is actually confirmation that you're afraid of giving certain things up. Because you're thinking that if you give certain things up, you're going to end up losing it all. And you're going to be in a worse place, abundantly, a worse place financially. But this is what your spirit team is coming through and saying. Like, do you see how many flowers are around her? She is completely surrounded by them. She is abundant with them. Do you see how this says pleasing present? He's got a sack of presents, And if you watch Pokemon, you know that Delibird actually, like, throws presents that explode. So it's just totally like your spirit team is saying, we are just throwing gifts and presents at you. Once you tap into this gift that they have given you, these abilities, the abundance starts flowing your way. By the way, I can attest to this. Hello. Okay? This is so true. This is so true, even for myself, okay? Once you step into your gifts, your spirit team takes care of you. Because you're leaving fear behind, and fear is actually what keeps your vibrations low. When you release that fear, you step into the light, you step into your work, you're suddenly abundant and getting presents like crazy, okay? Now, this is about to have you in awe. You're kind of sitting here right now like, this is kind of crazy. I never really saw myself as being, no, listen. Bro, I'm telling you. What have I been telling you? And your spirit team's confirming it, okay? They're just saying you have so much beautiful, positive, light energy. And why would you keep that hidden away underneath fear? The world needs your beautiful light energy. It needs your power that you absolutely have, and oh my gosh, it's just incredible. It's incredible. Okay. I feel like you guys can probably tell, and maybe you can't. Maybe I'm just sensitive and I feel like I'm the only one who can't. I don't know, but I feel like maybe you can tell whenever it's really your spirit team coming through. I get very animated, okay? I feel it in my face and in my hands, and I feel like it's almost like words are being, like, vomited out of my mouth because it's not even, like, me. I'm just like, wow, like, open channel, right? It's just, like, saying it for whoever's meant to hear it from your spirit guides. This is it. I just got huge stack. I don't want to take a stack this huge, though, because there's so many cards. And I personally get overwhelmed, and my spirit team knows that. So I'm going to stick these back in, and I will keep shuffling a little bit more. Okay. See how that guy is fighting? He's got his boxing gloves on. He's about to kick ass. And that's you. Okay? They're confirming your job. Part of why you came to this earth and part of your soul contract is to fight the dark and to win every fucking time. That's the problem, by the way, is the dark side knows that in the end the light is going to win, and they are scared. I'm getting confirmation burp. We're going through an ascension right now. The month of July is really strong with ascension power and higher frequencies. There's even like solar flares from the sun that have been reacting to this, okay? You can look it up, but there's something big happening. There's something big in the works, and it's time for you to get activated, okay? I love it. I fucking love it, okay? If you're new here, this card is a badass positive energy card, okay? It basically means that that's you, bro, or sis, okay? You are that badass tiger, that badass Raikou, okay? That has so much power. You're gonna kick ass, and I love it. I love it. Dude. Okay. I am feeling that's actually the last of the message, but here's what the final card is talking about, okay? You are going to get something through your phone in the next 12 days, okay? If you need to, save this video and then, like, copy the link and put it into your notepad on your phone and put what today's date and then put what 12 days out is and set a reminder on your phone. I know it sounds like a lot, but I promise you, like, things will click for you, okay? Set a reminder on your phone for the 12th day. And then I do want you to come back here and comment, okay? Because that's what I'm seeing is on 12 days from now, you're going to get something on your phone. I don't know if it's a message, an email, a video that crosses your path. There's a phone call, I don't know. But there is something that you're going to know without a doubt is connected to this message in some way, okay? And it's coming through your phone. I'm seeing on day 12, but it could be from when you see this to the 12th day, okay? So when you see this, do all those things, right? Come back and comment and let me know if or when or how, all the things with day 12, okay? It's screaming, that day is screaming at me. What is, hold on just a second. 12? What is 12 days from right now? Today is July 6th, right? So it would be the 18th. Well, what actually is kind of crazy is there have been some remote viewers and psychic mediums that have been talking about July 19th, which is the day after, of the dark side really shooting their shot with something, okay? Bringing something out that is going to be a form and a grab for control, basically. And I'm not here to scare anyone, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. You can look it up by yourself. If you really want to, like, know more specifics, Elizabeth April's your girl, okay? Here's what I'm feeling, and I'm going to leave you with this message, okay? I am feeling that the 18th, this is why, oh my God. The reason that you're going to get confirmation of this on the 18th is because on the 19th, we need all hands on deck. You understand me? We need every fucking light worker that we can get. Not because we need it, but because we want others to see just how strong the light side is, so they do not fear. So they do not fear. This is not even about, like, oh, we need all hands on deck to fight the dark side, okay? It's you're doing that, yes. But by being a light, by spreading light, by spreading truth, by tapping into your gifts, okay? You are shedding light on the darkness. And when you do that, other people realize they do not have to fear. And listen to me, when the dark side cannot get you to fear. They have fucking lost. They're about to try something. I swear it's connected to the FIFA World Cup because it's going to be live streamed worldwide. They're going to do something that is going to try to create fear in everybody. Okay? And again, energy can change. Energy is fluid. All these things. Okay? This is not a prediction. This is not. I need to say that. But I do believe that there's some connection here as to why you're getting activated a fucking day before. I'm just saying, okay? Just know if anything happens, alright? You do not need to fear. You're on the fucking light side and the bright side, and you're about to ascend out of that shit. Okay? We don't take any of that crap. We just don't. We just do not consent to it. Have a good day.